This station rules the nation. True FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia.
Well, yes. What a blessed way to say good morning. Welcome to the TBS, the True Breakfast Show 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. It is Tuesday. I'm saying goodbye to the month of April. Goodbye to April. The last day, April 30th, 2024. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Liberia's biggest breakfast show on Truth FM. This is where national unity begins. The heart and soul of Liberia. Good morning to the 15 county. It's great to be back on Tuesday. Sometimes a Tuesday become a holiday. It's a regular Tuesday. We're going to drive you straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. In the midst of all what we do, country first, the love of liberty. The love of liberty matters, yeah. And so we say, let justice be done to all. That's some of all of us. When you wake up in the morning, think about positive Liberia. This is our home. My name is O'Neill. This is O'Neill Roberts, Marka Davis. For now, straight up to 10 o'clock this morning, we'll be serving you breakfast. So much to talk about. It's a running edition of from the TBS. Good morning to the face of Liberia, His Excellency. He's the president. President Joseph Yuma Boy Guy. I'd like to say good morning to you. I remember some part of last year when I used to greet former president. I used to say good morning to my black president. Some of you have problem with it. But now Barker is the president. I'd like to say good morning. And all of course, our lawmakers, good morning to all of you. Peaceful citizen, good morning. Our silent listener, those of you are for the Silent Listener Association, our special website, yes, good morning. Let's have a great time having breakfast in the midst of all what we do. I mean, Country Press. I'm O'Neill. Good morning to you, Marka. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, good news. Good morning to many listeners and those following us via Real TV Live. Thanks to all of you for joining us this morning and for always being here with us. I'm great this morning, and it is great for us to be here to serve our people breakfast. A lot of things happening in the country, so we always have to inform, educate, and entertain our people. Yeah.
Yes, so much to talk about this morning, and
I didn't even see the talk.
What's something happening with you, man? Are you reading all your comments?
You
reading all your comments? It may be on the defensive day last night. Yeah, but these are things that normally pop up most often. Anyway, yes. Good morning. Let's say good morning to our biggest sponsors, a proud sponsor of the True Breakfast Show, Orange Liberia's the biggest network. In Liberia, Echo Bank, the Pan African Bank, the only bank that's giving 3%. Those of you who have your salary accounts, yes, we encourage you this morning to go and get an Echo Bank, open your Echo Bank salary account. Yes. Good morning. Let's see what we have this morning. My headphone is just going off and on.
So you gotta check it.
Yeah, let me check it out. See what's
happening. So yes, it's Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. Coming up shortly is Health Tips with David Coty, a regular feature on the show. That will be followed by the review of the local dailies. And yes, we will in our studio chat talk about our sponsorship with Orange Liberia and EcoBank Limited. Youth and Sports again, as one person reported dead. Well, this information from the Nimba and Grand Jida March yesterday. We'll look at that. A call to President Joseph Boakai to recall Senegalese Aliou Kebe as Ambassador at Large for Youth and Sports Development. Asila meter workers living in makeshift houses and one improvement. We've been talking about this for almost weeks now, and we'll continue today. Again, who replaces Joseph Nangbe on the Supreme Court bench? As George John Griggs looks best suited for that position. We'll be looking at that. That's Commerce Ministry should ban lapex from the market. Our current government, the government of Ghana, have done same. According to the decision by these two countries, the drink has serious health implications. 8:15, we bring you talk to your leader. That will run up to 8:30, 8:30 to 10 after 9. We'll bring you Nema County District 4 Representative Ernest Mansier, who will sit with us this morning. Yesterday, he completed his 90 days in office as of yesterday, Monday. Yes, so he will be here this morning to talk about because
Mansier.
yeah, Mansier.
Mansier. Ernest Mansier.
Yeah. Normally they will promise for 90 days, so he will come and tell us what he did with his 90 days in office.
Okay.
And then other national issues. They also voted to pass the budget on yesterday. We'll talk about that at 9:15. Sports, entertainment, and commercials brought to you proudly by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited, a Pan-African bank. 9:20 to 10 o'clock this morning on the last segment of the show. We will have district coordinators of Unity Party across Margibi County. We'll have Rachel Carter, UP District 4 Coordinator, Ruben Cooper, UP District 2 Coordinator, Samu Toba, UP District 1 Coordinator. They will be here. The purpose of the show is to appreciate the President for nomination of local government officials of Margibi and further distance the UP leadership from the agents who were protesting as partisans of the Unity Party in Margibi County.
Yeah,
show and counter show. Well, in the midst of all country first.
Yeah, enjoy our slogan.
And people are not listening to this. Some people are not listening to the country first. Yeah. Some people.
Maybe let's wait after the 100 day. Tomorrow we celebrate Joseph Boycott 100 day. Yes, the country first got to stand. All right. So I'm getting this information that the Liberia Football Association have expelled.
I saw it.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah, I saw it too. But I think the decision of the LFA, I don't want to say it was
in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, I think that decision was based on public sentiment and not technical analysis of the event.
It was a poor officiating from him, but to expel him within less than 24 hours.
That is harsh and it's based on public sentiment.
Yes, and again, it's too fast. I'm trying to make some research where you have Real Madrid ambassadors that play again. Poor officiating from the referee, and in less than time, and so expel. Anyway, yes, let's bring out Derek Coty with our health tip. Derek is going his tenure by next month. June 30th, we'll be looking for new person to do the health tip. David Coty expires with us. Yes, we seem to do it.
100 days?
Yeah, 100. Won't wasting time. David Coty will be saying goodbye by June 30th. His tenure position comes to an end. Abbas, that true, eh?
They will protest.
Okay. You know what? you know the lawyer I have, eh? I have Tewon Gongolo. We have never lost a case. Oh. But how do I go to the court with the same lawyer? No, but how do I have the same lawyer? Oh. Okay. They've been looking for active person the wrong way. You don't have that kind of energy the way I will be moving. We'll expel you the way United Party expel you on the radio. You remember that? Yes, Abbas, let's hear what you have this morning.
Okay, thank you. If your wife or wives are complaining that you look like a man or you're not a man, then stop eating these foods. Listen carefully, you gotta stop them. They are one of the reasons why you're not a man in a home. And if you continue, the woman will go. Or she will find boyfriend. Number one, high sodium food or salty foods. For example, like French fry, canned soup, pizzas, pancakes, salted crackers. All these kind of things. They're not good for man. You gotta be careful. Number two, high sugary foods like soda. For example, soft drink, these small canned soft drink, all that kind of thing. You gotta leave candy, donuts, ketchup. You go to the restaurant, they bring your bread, whatever, you put a whole lot of ketchup on it, you gotta leave fruit juices, Because if the chocolate milk does not go for men, it will make you to not be a man like you're supposed to be. Number 3, high fatty foods. For example, dairy products. So you like too much of milk. So like greasy foods, like beef, pork. Oh, there are some people. They don't eat without eating hot. Hey, be careful, you man. Your wife will complain and she will leave. Butter, cheese, sausages, any meat product. You gotta leave it. And number 4 is alcohol. Excessive drinking of alcohol. You gotta stop that. If you continue, my friend, it will be a problem for you. I remember one time I was talking to another friend. He said to me, he called me after the show when I was talking about the bad thing about alcohol. He called me and said, but my father used to drink alcohol a whole lot and he got 28 children. I said, but do you know whether those 28 children really belong to your father or not? You got to find out whether all of them belong to him or not. Get the name of. Now, number 5, processed foods like spam, luncheon meat, crackers, all these kind of things that go for men, especially luncheon meat, and they want to call spam, similar to luncheon meat. You can't eat those things as a man. It will be a problem for you. But other steps you can take to improve your manhood are, for example, go 7 hours of sleep. It's good for men to do it. Don't think you are a hero when you can go to bed 12 o'clock and wake up 4 o'clock, or go to bed 8 and wake up 10, then you think you for yourself is bad. You must have 20 minutes of exercise daily, and you must stop smoking. All right? Remember this. Stop drinking orange juice because the orange juice has a glycemic index between 66 and 76. Glycemic index simply means, it is how quickly a particular food raises blood sugar level after consumption. When you eat the food, how it can transform or change that food into sugar very quickly. That's what they call the GI, the glycemic index. Drinking too much orange juice will be a problem for you. It will lead to fatty liver. And you know very well that the liver is an important part of the body. It performs over 500 different tasks. It is the biggest organ in the body. It weighs 3.1 pounds. If it affects the liver, it will be affected. So be very careful. The higher the glycemic index, the faster the sugar goes into the cell. So stop drinking those things like orange juice or all the kind of juices you as a man. You gotta be very careful. Well, thank you. I'm talking fast because I'm not home today.
Okay.
I'm sitting right here at home.
Oh,
I'm trying. Yes.
some morning. Okay.
Yeah. So that's fine.
Okay. Okay. Coming up with that, were you?
No. Tell one going with me. Therefore, you have a weekend plan. You tell me right now we have that lunch over. I'm about to get them from the car to enter. Mommy, where are they?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, is it there, but during those days, the way I used to bullshit, do you ever saw your turn? Hey, doing that? So we had a big walking talking there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mommy, don't mind me. Oh. Don't mind me. We have eaten enough in this town. When we were weak.
Okay. All right.
Thank
Enjoy yourself.
Would you enjoy them? You will have good breakfast in the morning.
Okay. Green tea there?
Well, that's a green tea you get.
Okay.
But I tell you what they have here, it's a buffet just for $10.
Okay.
As compared to Royal Hotel with buffet for $25.
Big boy, Daryl Coty, I see you, man.
Don't play with me, but we hit.
I got me here. So everything okay. I got me here. Thank you. All right. Okay.
I just went to you went there? I want to see if I can send something to you.
Look, there enjoy. Go ahead, man. You treat me like a VIP. Others don't do it. Yes. Oh man, they treat you as like a VIP. How many politicians will do that kind of thing? They go ahead. Abbas.
Good. Very good.
Abbas. We actually narrating to say Mara and Clara. Amanda.
Okay.
They didn't do
The
it.
man said record. What? The man said new record. Even check we had to say, I've never said that kind of record there. Anyway, let's bring you the health tip. Yeah, I see health tip already. The review of the local dealers was making news from the print media. Those right here on the TBS. Yes, the song is taken from the motion picture of Mohanan. Let's bring you the review of local dealers was making news from the print media. The front page from the Inquirer newspaper. Yes, volume 30, number 71, Tuesday, April 30, on the newsstand for 40 Liberian dollars. The front page from the Inquirer newspaper. Black Eye appoints first female defense chief. Makes remarkable history. I'm seeing Geraldine Georgia is in a smiling mood on the front page of from the Inquirer newspaper. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story this morning. Still on the front page of the Inquirer, Zian Khan turns Barker's military advisor. Appeals him to passport as Johnson to NSA. Yes, it's captured on the front page of the Inquirer. Let's see if I can go to the back page. What's the back page? Have the back page of from the Inquirer. Liberia is doomed if Deputy LDA boss alarms. AB Chroma is captured here on the back page from the Inquirer says Liberia is done 1.2 million youth at risk. Wow. Lastly on the back page, increased CB Dunbar budget. Medical director lobbies ends the review from the Inquirer. So winning Sewa Jimmy.
Well, when the paper in my possession is the
Oh,
Hot Pepper newspaper,
okay.
and the lead story on the front page, recipe for chaos. CDC describes Buckeyes on lawful action issues stern warning. Well, I'm seeing executives of the party. They're here. The acting chairman Jangako is being flanked by other officials of the party on the front page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. The sub lead story: House passes fiscal 2024 fiscal year 2024 national budget at US 738.8 million US dollars. House Speaker is also captured on the front page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. On the back page, COSA cries for justice against Executive Order number 124, which banned exportation of unprocessed rubber. Another story, La Cosa's College of Education stands tall amongst 8 universities as U.S. Chargé Affairs expresses satisfaction over the level of work done in a short period of time. Well, that's you see the photograph of the U.S. diplomat standing with the faculty of the university here. So that's it for the Harvard newspaper.
Yeah, so lastly for my end also is the New Republic. I'm not seeing the Independent, but let's go to the New Republic. Alfonso Toy. Buckeye rakes impeachment. Who is saying this? Buckeye rakes impeachment as new position saga sparks outroar. And of course, Chief Justice Sienna Yo is captured here on the front page of the New Republic. The president of Liberia is also captured. And Isaac Jackson, former Public Affairs Deputy Minister of Information, is also here on the front page of the New Republic. Still on the front page, Global Justice of Buckeyes back to sign World Code resolution. Global Justice on Buckeyes back. It's a sub-lead story here. MC Serena Cephas, who's here, former Solicitor General, foresees constitutional crisis. Well, Serena pops up on the front page from the New Republic. Grab a copy and see what Serena is saying. Go to the back page. What the back page have? The back page from the New Republic. Legal action awaits AB Chroma and Deputy Hassan Fadiga. And I'm seeing Mamadou Dabo, businessman. Yeah. Plans to sue the LDA boss and his deputy is on the back page of from the New Republic. Still on the back page, horse passes fiscal year draft budget 490 Kofa is captured. Yeah. And lastly, on the back page, ex-defense minister takes over NSA as Boyka makes additional nomination. Ends the review from our local dailies. Not many people seen this one. I don't know what happened with the editors anyway.
Yes, I don't know. Maybe they were carried away by the outcome of the march yesterday.
Yeah. All of the editors.
Especially William Hammer. William
Yeah.
Hammer has been doing political analysis of the game. He's not been doing technical sports analysis.
Okay, so
Yeah, so William Hammer.
Hamon, Sam O'Dame, okay, Willie Jimin, she's saying Alfonso. Okay, so we encourage you. What about the women voices as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Madam Helena Sami too. I don't know. I think she was sleeping.
Okay, I'm too much. But we hope tomorrow. I'm sure everything will be like the 100 days. All the bulk of the papers. 100 days.
Somebody is putting up an argument here,
Uh-huh.
saying that the president still has 31 more days to go. How? He said the work the following days, following months. January 8 days, February 20 days, one holiday in February, March 20 days, one holiday. The president didn't say 100 working days. The president said 100 days in office.
Mm-hmm. The
100
vehicle,
days.
the interview royal also.
You want to take a holiday, you take out Sundays.
No, 100 days, 100
Don't
days.
do that, man.
Yeah.
100 days, 100 days.
Yes, again, want to say good morning. We don't have much time with us, but at least we hope to achieve some of our talking points. And all know our bigger partner, Echo Bank Liberia, is encouraging you. Trust me. This time around, non-governmental institution, please take advantage of the salary account. Let your employees, open the salary accounts. Please go ahead and encourage them to do so. Yes, you can credit 50% of your salary and people with interest with just 3%. I mean, the lowest interest rate ever. You have a grace period of 30 days. So take advantage of this big one. It's a big one. Exciting news coming up. Within this year, the credit card will be released very soon from the Echo Bank, the Pan African Bank. Yes. So straight into business as our first talking point. This morning waking up to see, first of all, want to condemn what happened yesterday. Yes, it's not fruitful for our country, for the football game to see what we saw. I mean, right after the penalty shootout. Football game, most time, it will end in a way that there are some teams will be dissatisfied and there are others too. But the way after the match is when it was a sad one. On the playing page for me, I've seen the replay over and over. Marka and I were just talking in the back scene. He said the referee had 50-50 decision. But for me personally, I played the game up to second division level. I think that was a fair goal. Yes, I think I've seen lots of goals like that. Yes, I've seen a lot of goals like that. Yes, I've seen a lot of goals. And getting to the fact, in our modern football, we don't have what we call the video assistant referee. We don't have the VAR yet. Yes, so it was difficult. So on a refereeing decision, and by the way, no one should influence refereeing. To side with one team is bad for our game. All of the lawmakers will go. Let the guys then play. Whoever wins will win. And one good thing, it is because of love for county. The huge cry you see on that stadium is not youth and sports. That love for county was saying because youth and sports on her path had not been able to perform well. Let me just say this out. We want to condemn the incident. I hope this now reach out to FIFA and CAF to see them, vandalizing the stadium that was banned before. We know that SKD was banned before. And with this kind of ugly videos that have gone viral on the social media, just from this one content made that will be making some suggestions all along. So, with the referee on decision, waking up this morning and hearing that referee Josephus have been expelled. I'm still yet. I'm struggling with this one.
Yeah, so the first thing I want to say this morning is
maybe the decision was say I should suspend him, go through investigation or public sentiment. Anyway.
Yeah, so what I want to say this morning is that I know that this is sports. I know in that match was intense and the emotions were high, and so at that point in the match, when you from the fan stand of view or point of view, or from the spectators' point of view, you would think just somebody butting the ball and going into the net. I mean, it is just goal to you. So no matter what happens, you put the ball in the back of the net, or you have scored. The game is at a crucial point, and you think you are qualified for the referee to blow for foul instead of goal. We expect these kind of reactions from the public. But the LFA's decision, I think the LFA, they should give us a comprehensive report of how they derive at the decision of expelling the referee.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't give us that report so that we can know.
Is it a center referee alone?
Well, yeah, because
the referee, you have the linesman.
What we're seeing is the central referee.
Okay.
So let them give us a report indicating what led to that decision of expelling the referee, and also I think again on a very serious note, this tournament is intended to unify the country and reconcile the country. This is sports. People argue, Barcelona fans and Real Madrid fans, Chelsea, Arsenal, all these supporters will argue about the game. Someone want to get it right and this. So some people are taking the arguments over the personal. Some people are taking it over the personal. When you give your reaction, they will be attacking this person, attacking that person. But for me, let me say clearly on the TBS this morning that whatever position I've taken on the match yesterday, I stand by that position.
Stand by
Yes,
it, right?
I stand by that position, and I want to call on the Liberian people to see this tournament as one that is intended to unify the country and reconcile the country. Nothing should ever lead Liberians to destruction, to personal hate, to regional, tribal, or county hate or whatever. So I mean, this is sports. I mean, the incident happened. The Grand Judah team protested. The referee stood by his decision. They played the remaining minutes of the game. Went to take the post match penalties. They missed two, and the game ended. So to resort to what happened and the way other people are taking it so personal, attacking other people on Facebook and all of the. I think this is not necessary.
Okay.
This is not necessary. In 2018, either 2018, yeah, that was 2018. When a team fell, cheated in the league, they easily walked away from the pitch and went home. There was no disruption. It was against the rules. Yes, it was against the rules. They served their punishment.
Walk out.
They served their punishment. At least there was no disruption.
And to the fans,
Yes.
to the fans who want to condemn what we saw yesterday, it was a sad thing. This is football. I can't push you. Now to the youth and sports. Going back to these two counties, Marka Kante
Marka Kante
and Mebokula Kante. These are two traditional act robbers, and the security system, was very poor. It took time for the Liberian National Police to come in. If you go out to the Fortune TV, Roland Bamakoli for the sports writer, this guy did a public outcry for more than 30 minutes to see police. I don't know what the Ministry of Youth and Sports you are thinking about. Taking into consideration the two counties. Look, this kind of game, we need the Liberian Scouts, if the even Scouts said they are active. The Scouts, the Liberian National Police, if possible, the AFL. Yes, we see this on international games. But the security system, right after we had a terrible lightning problem at the SKD, the next thing we saw that exposed the Youth and Sports tournament is security. Let's solve this corruption made. And with this guy, we see a picture trending on the social media. What is he? Is that he died or so forth? The youth and sports have to come and clarify because Facebook have already carried out. Even I saw a brother say, "Well, they are killed my brother" and stuff like that. But again, to the fans, look, what we come to see is soccer, and the reason why you people turned out at the SKD is love for county. Yes.
Yes, so
finally
my opinion on the decision to expel the central referee.
For me, I don't back it.
It is harsh, and I think, in my opinion, it is based on public sentiment and not technical analysis of the event that happened in that minute on the pitch.
So what position the LFA had? At what time the LFA had? Because all of the Rick Monroes are between and like 6-7 o'clock. So you want to tell us that the LFA have met at midnight and make this decision what different of us, right? With this decision to expel the referee who have been punished, some of them can be punished, for making an error if your term has to be. But some people struck the whole internet.
Some of you who are so sentimental about this thing, if you look at it, If you look at that play, that referee had 50-50 chance
Hmm.
to either not blow for far
The pressure.
or to not blow for goal.
For
So
me,
it was at his discretion.
look,
In my opinion, it was
like
at his
we
discretion.
are saying games upon games, but we Arsenal fan will fair cheated. And the
But
next thing we see how
but
well
even,
referee.
even in Champions League, there have been decisions of the referee that have been questioned.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
There have
but
been decisions of the
no,
referee. But technically, the referee had 50-50 chance. The decision was at his discretion to either not blow for far and blow for goal. But he chose the other option that he blow for far. The captain of Nimba was held or pulled down by the man wearing jersey number 11 for Grand Gila County before the number 10
head the
broke
ball
up
into
to
the
head the
net.
ball into the
Into
net.
the net.
Yeah, so,
So-
I mean
so-
that play is clear. We have looked at the fast play, the slow play, the slower play, the slowest play. We have seen this thing over the pictures, all analysis we have seen on this video.
Great.
So, people stop being over there sentimental about this thing. Grand Gila go prepare and come back next year.
The post for Musa Belletti have almost 2,000
And they just
comments.
attacking me like he's out.
Look,
Like get the same position on this matter. So
Look.
you'll be attacking the CEO in your post there.
Okay, look, Musa fell on the whole thing. Musa Belletti post yesterday, almost 2,000 comments.
You see why it takes to be a leader? the leader is like
Everybody was talking about as soon as
The-
Musa made a post.
the leader is like Christ.
Mhm.
When a leader speaks, it seems to be a judgment. So representativeness post has become the justification for the entire Republic of Liberia. So once anybody posts anything like in favor of the referee decision,
Yeah.
they will tag.
So
the,
go to-
the will just copy the
See?
woman post and just shop it on the
No. Anyway, thank you so much. We want to move on to the youth and sports. Look, we are saying now, people love soccer in this country, right? That's why you see the crowd. It's not because of the amount of publicity you have done. That love for content we're seeing at the SKD there. There are a lot of errors. There are a lot of mistakes. All right. So at the end of the tournament, I'm hearing that the winner will pocket $1 million Liberian dollars. That is a small money. Small money. 1 million for the winner. That's around $6,000 plus as per with the rate. So we'll follow up. Last year, the MVP walked away with 50,000. That's demotivating to have your best performing player in the league, and you gave them $50,000. How the other boys who's coming out will want to pick up and and follow up. Anyway, so we'll follow up the teams that are qualified. For the semi-final, we want to wish you the best of luck, please. Let's show to the world that we are peaceful people. This is just an event. This event will come and go. And besides, the event is there to unify us, bring us together. That's love for content we're seeing at the SKD. People love that content. That's why they go on the field. But the ministry have not done their own part. Yeah, you like it or not. Anyway, yeah, so I want to call on the president quickly. This is also sparking up. This ambassador Alash, Aliou Kibi, this Senegalese, Aliou Kibi, born in Dakar. He played the game, was not really successful in his professional career, but he found himself in our motherland. Great. Going back, Aliou have nothing to show that this is my handwork that I've been developing football. Good morning, my president. Good morning to our president, Joseph Boykai. Good morning to you. You have recalled a lot of names before. And this man is going to be paid. He's going to be on salary. He holds a Senegalese passport. He's a foreigner. There are qualified Liberians out there who can fill in this position. We're going to have Aliou Kibi as ambassador large for youth and sports development. His position is equivalent to Ko Bangalo. Oh, yes. And he'll be on the monthly salary. This cannot happen anywhere. So, His Excellency, I'm bringing this to my president, attention, Joseph Boykai. Aliou Kibi have no hand back in our sporting world here. Probably we can upgrade him and say Goodwill Ambassador. That's a pro bono thing now. Yes, the good way. But it's a serious dissatisfaction of Liberians everywhere around the world. There are qualified Liberians out there who can fill in and benefit from this one. All right. So we have about 15 minutes down. 8 o'clock, 21 minutes. The call as who replaces Justice Joseph Nambe.
The late mate.
Let his rest in peace. So this name have popped up, and Normally, like when Sarah Bessel's name came up through the air, we flag it before she was even dominated by the president. So I've seen the workings of John Lavier Griggs. John Griggs. You know, to sit on a Supreme Court bench is not something easier. In terms of qualification, you look at it and what have you done in the past as service to your country. So with our own research, have pushed us into that. John Lavier Griggs. I mean, if this didn't pop up, is appointed by the president, don't be surprised. I'm just saying, like we did with Sarah Bessel and others. You don't know it all.
Yeah.
Our president will say, you don't know, hey, but I got sweet voice too. You don't know it all. So John Griggs holds a master's in international studies from the IBB University of Liberia. Graduated from the Louis Arthur Graham School of Law, University of Liberia. Bachelor degree in political science, also the UL with a cum laude. What? Maybe it's going to a BA in Bible and theology. Yes. From 2014 to 2016, former associate and magistrate at the Antiton Magisterial Court in Montserrat. From 2016 to 2017, former senior associate and acting magistrate at the Monrovia City Court. From 2018 to 2020, and I'm saying this to our president, before anybody is appointed on that branch, that check the past record should be checked well. That's what we're doing with this live here with Greeks. Former Statutory Magistrate, Broadville Magisterial Court. From 2020 to 2023, again, he served in Carrisburg Magisterial Court. And now, from April 2023 to present, he is a magistrate at the Bushwell Island Magisterial Court. In 2013 to 2014, he served as Chief Government Prosecutor in the Broadville Magisterial Court. John Lavier Griggs. I mean, this name has been tipped off, and
Yeah, so I mean, the decision is the president's, but I mean, these are people that
we say good
have
name,
made,
we'll flag it up.
contributions
Mhm.
in the country and the legal sector, qualified, educated. I mean, if it means the president's kind of person, yes,
Mhm.
we will like to see that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Is it the same message the president saying the president has 31 days?
yeah, that's
No,
the thing
no,
that they
no, man.
the president that they want to.
And they try calling me. Oh, let me see who is here. Okay. No. Tomorrow marks the 100 days of our president in office. Joseph Boyka, 100 days in office. And let's see who can pick few calls. Where is Menzia?
Yeah, he'll be here shortly.
Very soon. Okay. Yes, again, Asila Mentai, trust me, during this course of this week and so, we'll do an exclusive where I receive lots of videos, terrible videos, makeshift buildings in Yekepa. With all of the good publicity Asila Mentai is doing, meanwhile, those who residing, who work with the steel company are complaining. And I need our government in terms of oversight, our representative. You take a tour and drive to Yekepa for yourself. The thing is, who's saying is if we are making up our own thing, go to Yekepa and see the roads that Lamco have constructed way back when Lamco was Lamco. It's the same road Asila maintained at worth 1.6 billion. The makeshift homes, they have a building called the Fabric Building, Asila. If this building, if electricity goes, there is no current. Trust me, no back door. It's a one-way entry, no window, meaning that this Fabric Building you have an AC. With the issue of safe water, drinking water, good morning, His Excellency. Maybe you don't know. You need to take a tour and go to Yekepa and see yourself.
Exactly.
Asila Mental.
Yeah, let's take a couple of calls.
Yeah, let's take a few calls. Where is Menzia?
Yeah.
It may hit
Massier.
Yeah. It may hit 90 days. Why you talk 90 days?
Yes, I'm coming here. 0770202579, A lot of things we'll talk about this morning.
Okay.
This is the segment, Talk to Your Leader. Call, let's talk about it this morning on the TBS. Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah. This morning, the issue of people going on the radio, the other group going on for it, it will not solve my GP.
Oh,
Talk your own. Talk your own.
Now you should call up, but you not come.
Yeah, you call.
That balance show here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my name is Marka Benico, and I call from district number one, my TV.
Okay.
Let me say a very big thank you for the show, and I think you guys are doing well. And the issue of the game, the academy was meant for togetherness, no matter what issue, though it will be solved, but not because of what you get on the field and do those things that went on yesterday. I think they were wrong. I think the elevate need to take decisions on some of those things that are happening and they need to take responsibility. Why the security wasted so much time to put that thing under control as soon as possible? Why they allow it to be that way?
Okay.
So I think they got to do more on that.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. 30 seconds.
Let me say good morning to Frederick O'Neill and to your many listeners and viewers on the broadcast. My name is Aloysius P. Flomo Jr. and I phone in from Rome, Mikey County.
Mm-hmm.
Let me join you guys to compare the action of those football fans from Benji County that exhibited unprofessional behavior at the sports stadium yesterday. Far back like Bureau was banned and disallowed from honoring international matches at that stadium all because work were not being done. And we the same citizens can sit and criticize, castigate government for not improving overall quality. But at the end of the day, we'll go back and destroy and finalize it. And these are signs of all returning back to the dark days. I think it's not good for all.
And that possible said that few handful of football fans.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so with this information coming from the court, the legal team to the chairperson of the Governance Commission have filed a bill of information
Mm-hmm.
to the Supreme Court after President Boyka suspended their client from his position. Well, Governance Commission.
Okay.
Going to the court.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Marka. Good morning, O'Neill. This is Mr. William Carpet,
Mm-hmm.
and I come from NASA. Actually, my comment is not about what you said and all of the things you addressed, but it's about what is seem to be affecting our moral, standing as a country. We see vehicles drive around Morovia town, advertising different kinds of drinks that they say will make a man erect.
Mm-hmm.
These things, they appeal to our children that are beginning to know life. So instead of talking about scientific issues, issue of science and tech, issue of agriculture, issue of medical,
Mm-hmm.
we instead talking about things like that will make man erect, that will make man, or if you drink this liquor, that will make you calm down many times and all that.
It will make you strong.
The media should begin up.
Okay. Great. So speaking of that, there is this drink called La Paz. And I want the Minister of Commerce to please follow up with this. I mean, I probably have slipped out of our head. Normally we'll put in the talking point. La Paz have been banned in the Ivory Coast and Ghana. So the government in the Ivory Coast and Ghana said for health reasons it's dangerous to the health body. Why is it? It's held and sold in our country, La Paz. The Ministry of Commerce should pick it up with this. And what we are Captain says is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, man, advertisement there, you want to go for that kind of drink. And they record your health tip this morning as you close up.
Mm-hmm.
All afternoon thing you have said, then you got to call 1 minute back.
Mm-hmm.
While we're trying to linger with right?
Wait, now because someone do have La Paz.
No, because all the things said men shouldn't eat. Someone asking, so what do we eat now? Anyway, let me just squeeze just 2 more calls. There, if you can call, your health tip this morning is actually disturbing for most of the men. With all of what you have mentioned, what will people eat that? Good morning, Yoko. Milton Yoko, quickly.
Thank you very much for flagging the issue. My attention has been drawn to the game yesterday. First, let me put in the eye, it was very wrong for people to pedalize the stadium. That is prohibited. But sometimes it happens in football, but it's wrong. The next thing is information we gathered is that the son of Superintendent Dennis Red was there, which is not yet true. I communicated with somebody last night, and they told me it was not there yet, even though she was being used. The next one is it is true that the reference decision, Liberal reference decision, expelled the default, which is on the LFA official page. I saw that.
Okay, so I'm seeing that in 2019 he was suspended for 2 years.
The former LFA president motor related team was streamed and embarrassed
Okay.
expel and what information you receive coming
So
out from.
let me see, Yoko. I want to see if I can speak with the chief referee quickly. Gaddafi. Yes. What's his? L- Okay. Lami. Maclean, start calling, man. Yes. Yes, I want to pull Lami quickly through. Thank you. Yes, I'll guess his studio already, but if I can squeeze quickly, if you will pick up the chief referee or the president of the Referee Association, Republic of Liberia, how the decision came about, if you'd like to talk, see if I can get him on quickly, at least for just a minute. We have the Nima County District 4 lawmaker. He's in studio already, so I'll pick him up with Maka shortly, but I'm sure if I can pick up quickly the chief referee. Why they expel the guy who officiated in the Nimba versus Grand Jada game on yesterday in less than 24 hours. So if the chief referee cannot go through, okay, I think we have the chief referee of the Republic of Liberia should be the president. Yes, Lamini Kamara, good morning.
So who am I speaking with?
Okay, well, you try calling anyway. This okay, I think I missed out the number. Great. Yes, Maka, I think we can link up with you. We'll pick up with this one. Yes, so two different numbers I received. The guy who sent in this number, well, I mean, it was not correct. Anyway, yes, Maka, you can go ahead. We'll pick up this. Yes, you live. Yeah, man.
Yes, I really wish you had that number,
Yeah, there's sending two different
I hope
numbers.
it was
Yes,
just 2 minutes. Let's get
yes,
something from him.
yes, yes.
Again, I stand by my position that the decision by the LFA was based on public sentiment and not critical and technical analysis of the incident that happened on the field. So, good morning to all of you joining us this morning. We have with us the representative of District Number 4, Nema County. Honorable Ernest Massier is here this morning. Yesterday marked his 90 days in office. We want to review some of the things they've done. Yesterday, they also voted on the draft 2024 fiscal budget, and that was a major decision. We've been waiting for that for quite a long time. But he's here this morning to talk more about other national issues. Good morning, Chief.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. David, and good morning to all of our listeners and followers who are following us at this time. I'm sorry for the quality of my voice. I've been suffering, for the past few days.
I thought at Nima Vedre you were celebrating.
No, actually, I've been suffering from cold for the past few days now.
Okay, we wish you a speedy recovery from that cold.
Thank you.
However, you left from here, I think it's been a little over 2 months, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think it's something
Yeah.
around that.
So, how is the legislature? How are you adjusting? From afar, you used to dream about the legislature. You had a different picture in your mind. Even before coming into the race, you were looking at a different picture of the Capitol building, but you are in the building now. How is the legislature, especially the House of Representatives?
Yeah, so just like you said, yes, it's true. When you were far from the system, sometimes you have a lot to say about it. And again, come in within the system, sometimes the reality is different.
Mm.
But on the overall, like I said, yeah, the last time, it will require us adjusting ourselves, to some of the things that happened there. But gracefully, we have been coping up. We have been following up with our friends. There are a lot of things that we are getting adjusted to. Yeah, it's not bad. We are there, and we hope that we will succeed in whatever endeavors that we are back on there.
Okay. So before we move to the Capitol building to talk about some other major national issues, let's go back to Nimba and go to District Number 4, where the people elected you as their representative, even though there was some. I think you were one of the lawmakers who took office lately because of some legal issues.
Yeah. Actually, since we took office, it was on the 29th of January.
Okay.
So today having to be exactly 90 days since we took office.
Okay. So tell us, what did you promise the people of District 4 that you were going to achieve in 90 days as your top priority? One key or senior politician in Liberia, when these politicians make the promise of 90 days, 100 days, Sometimes if they achieve 60 or 50%, it's a pass mark.
Yeah, so basically it's not just easy sometimes. Just like I said from the beginning, being away, outside of the system, the feeling is together with the reality, things are very different too, when it comes to the reality.
Mm.
But coming to our 90 days, promises or plan for our people. One of the things that we emphasized on during our campaign that we were going to accomplish within the first 90 days in office was the issue of, giving scholarship, uh, building the capacity of the young people of the district. So during the campaign, I think I was here the last time I told you, I promised about 10 students who were supposed to travel either to Rwanda or were looking, anywhere out there, India or anywhere, because it was our promise to the young people during the campaign. And gracefully, exactly yesterday, we have managed, by the grace of God, to facilitate these young people, and 8 of them left the country yesterday to Rwanda for international studies for undergraduate program.
Okay.
So that's
So
one.
that is 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of
So
10.
that's a
Actually,
good score.
actually, they were supposed to be 10,
Mm.
but those people that we selected, some of them had issue with their wives'
Okay.
certificate, so they could not secure it.
Okay.
So they will be following the balance 2 or 3 will be following them by September, before the September school year starts.
Okay. So
So
so so
yes.
so you score 80 in that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes, you
yeah.
score 80.
We were actually prepared to do that in full, but because of the problem they had, the issues they had with their document, so they were not able to be part of the batch that left yesterday.
So you are
So
waiting to receive their arrival notice, for example.
yes,
Yes, go
yes, I
ahead.
think by anytime, maybe between 9 and 10 o'clock or so, they will be arriving. They arrived to Nairobi 6 something this morning,
Okay.
and then by anytime soon, I think they will be in Kigali already.
Okay. I think let me openly say congratulations and thank you for that. A lot of experts have said that human capacity development is one of the key things for developing your country. So let me congratulate you on that.
Yeah, so thank you very much. Again, that was not the only thing that we said during our campaign to be accomplished during the first 90 days. One of the things again was, our district is one of the remotest districts in the country. We don't have any city. We only have those big towns and that have reached to the status of township or a borough or something like that. So one happens to be the district headquarters. And this district headquarters, we have been lacking absolutely everything at this, up to this point. So
Including
during the campaign, including
town hall.
town hall, guest house,
Okay.
police station, other basic infrastructure, that will represent our district as a headquarter.
Okay.
So we promised the people that upon taking office, the first thing we will start with a guest house, about 8 bedrooms. Today we have started the project. We were actually supposed to have completed it, but because of the long
At what
hauling,
level it is?
we just completed the foundation, and by this time the structure, the elevation has been lifted up as we
Okay.
speak right now. We have pictures of it all on Facebook in recent time. The
Okay.
guys have been posting it. So that's one. And then we also managed to break ground for the police station at the district headquarters,
Okay.
where we have some cement and other building materials already on ground. So by the time we are going to the concluding point of the guest house, the police station will also be starting with it immediately.
Have you been doing these things with your salaries or some? How have you been doing these things?
Basically, I would say no, because since we took office, we have been paid for just 3 months.
Okay.
And again, one of the things we also promised the people is the issue of reconciliation. And after the election, we needed to go and tell our people thank you. So we managed to have that occasion on the 6th of April,
Okay.
where we brought in the entire district together at the same district headquarters. So that program cost us almost the whole of our salary, our
Okay.
2 month salary. But again, before coming to the legislature, I was somebody who have been, working out there, being doing one or two things.
So
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 we
that that
still
that
have.
reconciliation event, the immediate past representative, was he present?
No, he was not present, but there are a lot of his supporters who were also part of the program.
Okay.
Yes, we wrote them, all of them, and apart from the immediate representative, we have almost about, I think, 8 of those people who participated in the election,
Okay.
so who were also part of the program.
But it was
So
mostly a two-horse race now.
it was not a two-horse race, though. Yes, somebody may say, but at the end, there were a lot of people who participated and who had their
I
own
know.
issues with us and have issues with other people. So we needed to bring them on board to make them, to let them know that yes, this thing is not about who win, but it's about all of us, our collective ideas to push our district forward. So we were glad that most of these guys, turned out for the program, and it was really, really grand.
So besides him not attending in person, because reconciliation might not just be
A
about
day
a big
process.
gathering where people have to go and show. Sometimes our country people say where the black had to go be laughing and say yeah we are reconciled. But do you have this cordial relationship with your predecessor? Do you guys talk, exchange texts, at least to put the past behind and focus on building the district?
Yeah, the thing there is that the past lawmaker and I, we have never been close before.
Okay.
Yeah, he's somebody that he and I never known each other in the past before
Okay.
coming to the politics.
Okay.
So it will actually take us time to come to have that kind of intimacy relationship with each other. But again, he's not my enemy. During the opening of the county match, we were all on the field. We shook hands, we laughed together, and we passed. So, like I keep saying,
Yeah, that's
this
one of the
young man
key
is not.
reason. That's
It's
one of
not
the
my.
key reason for the county sportsman.
Yeah, so we were all on the field, wave to each other and then walk each other. We laugh and pass. So it's something that we'll meet at the church, we'll meet anywhere, and we'll always meet at all time. So, like I keep saying, he's not my enemy, and wherever it's necessary to reach out to him, I will do so.
So after the 90 days promise, one was I think that three thing I captured here. One was to empower through educational opportunity at least
Yes.
10 young people from the district. The second one was
It's the
to
construction of the guest house.
to
Yeah.
improve the district headquarters by having a guest house,
Yeah.
police station,
Yes.
and the next one was to reconcile the
Reconcile.
district. So that's the
Yes.
three key things you promised the people that you are going to do in
it,
90 days.
it was not it was yes that was these were the key ones,
Okay.
but there were other things we said in passing, which we have also started doing them. There were other community project requests that were made to us,
Okay.
like Play, where the building and maternity center, carrying it. We told them that we were going to assist them. So over the week, I was there, and I promised them that anytime this week we were going to assist them. They currently need about 174,000, which I promised that I'm going to, do a part payment of that to continue the sowing of their wood for that particular project. And there are other community, small community requests that we have on our desk that we are looking after them one at a time. But they are not really major,
When last you
one.
were in the district?
I was in the district. When was that? Yeah, during the election, I went to vote.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to vote.
All right. So, considering your promise for 90 days, what reaction did you get from the people when you were there to vote? What are they saying? Are they embracing the fact that you've started a guest house, you've broken grounds for the police station, you've been able to help at least 8 of their children currently who are going out of the country to study? What are their reactions?
Yeah, like coming to the children, some of them, their parents, sometimes when they see you, they feel like they are out of words. Because imagine somebody who could not afford to even sponsor that child at the high school level, that they had to their uncle or auntie to help that child go to school. And then reaching at the point, somebody who don't know you from nowhere, simply because this child, somebody were with us during the campaign, during the election period, and will just pick you, say, come go for studies. So some of them, yesterday at my house, they were out of words,
Okay. Some
and
came to appreciate you.
there are a lot, yes.
Okay.
There are a lot came to appreciate us, and even when we made a post on Facebook, everybody was like, "Wow, this is the fight
How
of
do you
this
grade your
guy."
performance for the 90 days? Okay,
Maybe the public can judge us on that.
that's a 1 to 10.
I said maybe the public can judge us on that, but for me, most of those major things that we promised the people for the first 90 days, I think we have done them up to
Did you tell
75%.
them that you were going to build a foundation of the gas house in 90 days?
The issue of the guest house, we told them actually 6 months time.
Okay.
The first 90 days, the me promise to me for this 90 days was within the 90 days, we were going to make sure that the 10 students leave the country.
Okay.
So that was the so far the only key thing we said for the 90 days.
All the other one they were key.
And then the other ones, like at the level of the legislature, yes, we said that we were going to adjust ourselves, make sure we review some of those instruments that are currently affecting our people, and which we are being on it gradually. But when it comes to the district side, the main thing we said to the people was the leaving of these 10 students out of the country in the first 90 days.
Okay, so I don't want to be the one to grade you from 1 to 10. So when we open the lines later
Yeah,
on,
that's what I say.
yes,
The
members
public can.
members of the public will grade your 90 days performance. Um, so what do you make, just before we move further, what do you make of the president's own 100 days? I think it will be ending in a day or two from now.
Yeah,
You
so
buy your own at 90, they probably own 100.
yeah, so the puppet started before me. So yeah. So yes, I think the president have been doing to some extent they have been doing well. There are some things that some of us too have
And
been
that,
looking
that
up
that the
to.
key premise was to ensure that there will be intervention on the major highways in the
Highways.
country to ensure no car gets stuck in the mud.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I will come into.
Mhm.
I think they are doing everything possible to meet up with that promise. I know it's very challenging, but like you said, if I think if they can reach up to 60, 70%,
Mhm.
I think it will be commendable. And from those pictures, though I now had the opportunity,
Mhm.
I don't work on the committee on public works. I now had the opportunity to verify any of those uh, pictures that have been posted on Facebook. But from the look of things, I think the president is on course to fulfill his 90 days, let me say his 100-day
100 days.
promise to the nation. And one of the things that the president said, being a youth, that I'm still looking up to when they're going to start and how is it going to be implemented is the issue of the 10,000 young people that are going to be trained in the
Okay.
ICT sector. For me, I have a little bit of reservation to that because from the budget review, what I saw there is that you said you were going to train 10,000 students across the country. Up to now, you are not started a recruitment process.
Okay.
Up to now, nobody knows where those
But did you
students
see
are
any line in
coming
the
from.
budget reflecting that?
Yes, there is a line in the budget, the initial budget that was submitted. I saw about 100, no, not 100, but 1.75 million,
Okay.
1,750,000,
Okay.
which we think it was very insufficient and insignificant because training, if you look at it, that means you'll be training a student at a rate of $175. And what kind of training that you think you can supply? Let me say you can provide somebody in the RTC area for $175. So I'm really, really keen on that, and I really want to see how this promise is going to be implemented.
Okay, that is good. So since we stay in Nima a little bit, let's talk about, I mean, your view of the caucus, your relationship with caucus members, and you have new member who has just joined you. What role did you play in this go election first day?
I really did not play a major role
Okay.
because I feel that there was some internal issues within our party.
Okay. The
So
MDR.
yeah, the MDR,
Okay.
the Senate Bureau has a side to take,
Okay.
and then the Governing Council Chairman, our fathers and Johnson also has a side to take. So and these kind of decisions coming at a dying minute, for some of us, we feel that it's not good with to take those kind of hasty decisions.
Okay.
So I never wanted to make any comment on that. He's our father, and also the VP was also there fronting for the senator elect.
Mhm.
So we wanted to let the people decide for themselves. So for some
Okay.
of us, I told my people they are all from Nimba, and anybody who wins, we want to work with them. So
Okay.
yes, we let the people make that decision, and I think it was the right decision for our people.
You think it was the right
I
decision?
think it was the right decision. That's the word of the people.
Okay. You think it was the right decision?
Yeah, the people decide to say this is the
That
person
that
we
means
want.
that's the side you went. If that was the right decision.
I think the word of the people is what we should be appreciating by this time,
Okay.
not my personal will.
Okay. Let's talk about your relationship with the caucus and caucus members, Representative Musa Ability, Senator Johnson, and the rest of the caucus members. Why is it like?
Yeah, we have had a very, very cordial relationship. In all sincerity, the caucus have been together in terms of decision making. in terms
Has
of.
there been any point where you guys that would say commonly hang heads like
Of
on
course,
something?
we always have meetings.
Okay.
Every Wednesday is our caucus meeting where we meet and brief and as to what is happening in Limba, as to what is happening at the national level, what will be our decision. Session yesterday.
Okay.
But yes, I think what was done there, if I were there, I was going to vote in favor of it
Okay.
because there are a lot of recommendations that we made through the Committee on Waste, Means and Finance and through the office of the speaker, and which we think some of those recommendations were taken into consideration. So yes, if I were there, I was actually going to vote for it, but because of the children traveling yesterday, I need.
Your call to the Liberian Senate because I think they should be acting upon that instrument today.
Yes, so we expect them to act in good faith because the work that was done to bring the budget to the level It came out to yesterday, I think about 728 million or so,
Mm.
then 20 or 38 million or so. I think it was a joint committee. It was not only from the
Yeah.
House of Representatives. So I don't think there will be any issue with the Senate in concurring with the decision of the lower house.
Okay. Good. Let's talk a little bit about your sector. The mining sector. I don't know what I should say your former sector, but it's still your sector.
It's still, Soya is always
Yeah.
in the diary.
There's been this noise about illegal mining activities. There's class A, class C, this class. I don't know much about it because I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all these class lessons and all of that. I mean, what is your take on rebranding? Because the current minister said he has come with the mind to rebrand the mining sector. I mean, do you have some recommendations, having been in the sector for over a decade?
Yes, I may have a lot of recommendations to offer to the ministers. And in fact, I've always visited him as a
Okay.
brother and as also an expert in the sector.
Okay.
I've always walked to his office to give him my kind of opinion. I hope you will take some of those opinions into consideration. But if you don't, fine. But I've always, visited him to give him my opinion. Like on the issue of this complaint about illegal mining,
Mhm.
our mining sector is one of the sector all over around the world, very challenging sector. Wherever you see money, it's just like the issue of drugs today. To fight drugs, it requires you a lot. So the same way you have minerals, for the fact that somebody can go in the bush and get a kilo of gold, and then you have an inspector that you pay him less than $150 to go and arrest somebody who have a kilo of gold that worth over $60,000, and then the man just take 1,000 out of that money and give it to the inspector. So it's very, very challenging. And I think the issue of the mining sector, it has to be addressed holistically, not just making public statement.
Okay.
And the kind of manpower we have currently in the sector cannot fight the issues that we have there. Not at the respect that they are not professional, but when it comes to the inspectorate division of the mining, when I used to be at the Ministry of Mines and Energy, you have less than 15% that are employed. The rest of the inspectors, they are all volunteers.
Wow.
All those that you have in all the places in the districts in the county called mining agent, none of them even know what you call GPS. Somebody will walk to you and say, "My man, I want this place." They write, they call it clearance, they write a clearance, they give to you. At the end of the day, instead of working here at the studio, the man is working somewhere to hold coffee there, outside of where you give to him. So they are not knowledgeable at all. So one of the things that we were working on, one of the recommendations that we gave to the past minister was, instead of having these mining agent people who had no knowledge, some of them they are not even high school graduate. Why can't you get a technical mining engineers and geologists and assign them in those areas that will be able to give us the right information? Because these guys know the GPS, that today if they see anybody working here illegally, they don't need to call Morovia. They know exactly where you are working is illegal, because some of them will get the license in their hand. But the coordinates on this license is different from where they are
What
working.
they are doing, yeah.
So sometimes what we said to them was, why can't you hire a professional people, either the mining engineers and the geologists, to make sure that they follow up on this guy's activity, to report to you in time and in what is happening over there, so that you will know the kind of decision to take. But if you live with the current inspector we have, the what we call the mining agents, you will never fight the issue of illegal mining in this country. It's not possible, because they themselves, they don't even know what they call coordinates, what they call spatial reference. They don't know. Majority, 90% of them. And again, you have these people that are all out there, called them patrolmen, who are not employed with the ministry. So how do you expect this guy to work for you? This guy is in the bush there looking for his own living. So it's a difficult thing, and I think it all boils down to budgetary constraint the ministry have had in the past. Like I was there serving as the director for the Liberian Geological Survey. Imagine the director of the Geological Survey is one arm of the ministry that is supposed to be responsible and report to the government of Liberia as to the status of our mineral resource. But yet the director does not have one single fee vehicles. You only sit in the office. So how do you expect to monitor even the big companies? What they are reporting today, ArcelorMittal, we mine only 11 ton, we mine 13 ton. How do you expect the ministry or the government to quantify some of those reports that the companies are sending? We sit in the office, and then you see that the company will bring a report. Oh, we are done drilling. We discover X uh, grams or X ton of gold or such mineral. But there is no way that the geological survey can verify those reports to know that what the company is saying is true or not. The ministry currently does not have that capacity. Yes, you have few manpower, few young guys there. The current director is a very professional guy. I think he got a master's too, but there is no logistics, no budgetary support.
Okay.
So I hope the ministers will look in this direction, especially with the issue of the geological survey, the inspectorate, the mining agent. These are the problems in that ministry.
Okay, that is good. So we have about 12, 13 minutes to go. I would like you to comment. I mean, it's good to hear leaders speak on national issues because the trending issue in the country right now is what happened at the SKD with
They
people
can't meet.
hating our teams and all of these things. And maybe your comment will not be 100% a technical decision made by the match official, but I mean, what do you make about of the outcome of the game yesterday with your neighboring county, Grenjide and Nimba?
I think it was a disastrous yesterday from our brothers from Granjide.
Okay.
I would say outrightly that it was wrong, and we all need to condemn that decision.
Okay.
If you look at I was not on the field, but if you look at the video footage from the field, the referee took the decision. I'm not a footballer to question whether it was a wrong or was a right decision. But I think the Granjide has the opportunity right away to protest right after the decision was taken.
Mhm.
You would have protested whether you accept the decision of the ref or you don't accept it. It is their right.
Mhm.
Like in the time past when they did it to Nimba, when we were not satisfied, the people walked from the field because they were not satisfied with the ref decision. And even if you look at the decision between the bombing
Even
and the
though
low
walking off the
decision,
field is also against the rule. Of
yes,
the
it's
game.
against the rule, but at least you have
It's a protest,
protested, you have
okay,
expressed your feelings about the decision of the match officials.
yeah.
It's everybody right. These guys, they are also human beings.
Mhm.
They could make mistake, and you as a player or as the officials of the match, you can decide to protest that decision. We have seen it in international football. Other people will always protest the ref decision. Other sometimes either you protest right on the field or you file in a protest to
Yes.
whoever responsible governing body. But you left the decision. The referee took the decision. They canceled your goal. You didn't say anything. You went into the field of play. You played for the balance meaning. You accepted peacefully. You went for the penalty kick. And after you have missed out on all your penalty, you come to destroy. So somebody will say that you have a preconceived mind. So for me, that aspect, we need to condemn it outrightly. There is no if and if about it. Yes, the referee might have been wrong or right. I can judge the decision of the ref, but the decision by not protesting at that point when the ref took the decision, leaving the game after you got defeated already, then you come to protest. For me, it was totally wrong on the part of our brothers.
Yes, because
from
the aim of this whole tournament is national unification and reconciliation. So, like for example, you said you and Honorable Kagon meet on the field, hug each other, cheer your country together. I mean, that's just for peace and unity in the country. But for people to, go to the rampage, breaking things, I think that was wrong. Let me
Yeah,
let me say that.
because you see that those materials, you see many times Labrador was disqualified from even playing
Yeah,
at
even
that
that
pitch
page,
because
that particular page. Yes.
and I remember during the past administration, we struggled with this thing over and over. We condemned the government. Why is it that we have a football president that yet we cannot play on our national sport pitch? And today, after all the efforts of the past regime to see that yes, this pitch is coming to meet up with international standard, and then we ourselves again going to go destroy it the way it was destroyed yesterday. For me, I feel that it was very wrong, and we all need to condemn such action. And the person who was officiating the match yesterday, for me, I think the LFA2 has to do due diligence as to whether it was right or it was wrong. But I can't speak to that aspect of the game because I'm not
Yeah, but
I'm not a match official.
they ever came out with a decision to expel the man. That's what we are seeing. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know how true is the
So,
decision,
like for me,
but for me, the destruction, the protest from Nigeria,
exactly.
it was not necessary. It was not called for at that point in time. You would have protested That decision immediately when the goal was cancelled.
Okay. Thank you. He's the representative of District Number 4 in Nema County. Ernest Marcia here is our guest this morning. He's literally come to talk about some of the things he has achieved in his 90 days as promised during the campaign. He talked about the issue of empowering 10 young people to go outside of the country for studies. He achieved it. And he also talked about the issue of the guest house in the district headquarters. What is the name of the district headquarters?
Gapley.
Okay, Gapley. The foundation is up and construction ongoing. He broke ground for the police station, had a big reconciliation ceremony in the district. These are some of the things he's done. So let's talk about it. 0770202579 is the number. 0770202579 is the number. Let's take the first caller this morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Marka, and let me say good morning to the honorable representative.
Let's do 30 seconds each, please.
This is Daniel Johnson from Happel Firestone. Marka, I am excited particularly when it comes to the representative empowering young people.
Mhm.
I think that is very, very significant. I'm proud of him because you know what I mean. Even if you can send one or two persons outside to go and do a study and come back and contribute to their country, for me, I feel that he has done so much. And when he continues, it will be good because before the time gets expired, can you imagine how many young people will be educated will not their chance and say, because of the lawmaker, today I have a degree that I can serve my country, I can work for my family. Thank you so much, honorable lawmaker.
Okay, thank you so much for joining the first caller right there. Good morning. Please lower the volume of your receiver, please.
Good morning, Marka.
Good morning. Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Thank you, Marka. Let me say good morning to the honorable studio. Marka, this is Sony BX. I may appreciate the honorable studio for your hard work, especially young people. Marka, when you talk about young people in the country, we educate people and we praise people who want to see the growth and development of the young people in this country. But I have a question for you, Marka. What are you doing on the fire disaster? Because every day we wake up, we see all this burning. People are houses are burning, properties are burning. What are you doing at the level, on the House of Representatives to see how best we can get out of the fire issue? Thank you for your opportunity.
Thank you so much for joining Sony Yates. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Marka, good morning to your people there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honorable, I want to say thank you for.
Hello, are you there? Hello? Oh, I think your line is bad. Good morning. Good morning. The calls are coming in. Let me get this one. This one. Yes, 0770202579 is the number. Let's take a couple of calls, at least 3 or 4 more. Yes, and then the lawmaker will respond and will make his parting comments as we close this interview. 0770202579 is the number you can call to participate. We have Representative Ernest Mansie here this morning, representing District Number 4 in Nema County. 0770202579 is the number you can call. So while we are with another call to come, you want to maybe just in a minute respond to that person who
Yeah,
mentioned the issue of the
issue of
fire?
fire disasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to my dear brother who asked that question, I think this issue of fire disasters is becoming everybody concerned. If you know how much we are concerned about this, you won't even be asking because even myself will sit here. Sometimes I don't even want to switch my broker on. You see, you wake up every morning, every evening, there are casualties, there are disasters of this thing. So there are a series of our colleagues who wrote a communication even before the coming of the budget that we should include 75 trucks for, let's say, at least the 17 trucks for Moserado. I don't want to be quick because I never really took notice of it when the passage of the budget. But I know there were some significant efforts made in terms of, improving the workings of the national, the fire service and the national disasters management team. Because we ourselves are very concerned. It's not only the common people. You saw the speaker. The speaker house got damaged just within a trickle of an eye in recent a few days ago. So the speaker who sits on the budget, who decide what items of the budget is approved or not, if he's affected, then what you think that we are not concerned?
Yeah, the
So
issue
yes,
came right
we
after
are
Senator Sir Joseph too.
yeah.
So I mean,
So we are
that's
very very concerned, and our colleague there, they were advised on several occasions to make sure that yes, there is some reasonable allocation in the budget, so to help fight this issue
all
of
right.
fire disaster.
Let me just take two calls and then we close. Good morning. Good morning. Please strengthen your voice. Your
Thank you very much, Honorable Marka.
hello. I'm having problem with these calls. Yeah, Chief, just go ahead. I think we'll get 3 minutes to go. You can use that 3 minutes to respond to some of these issues and
Yeah.
then say your
So
public comments.
yeah. So want to appreciate the those that were able to come through,
Mhm.
to appreciate our efforts. Like we want to say to the public, this is not the first time. As a young person coming from the village, having the opportunity to travel out of this country, I feel so passionate about my fellow young people out there. And before we even start the political process, like I said the last time, I had like in fact, 6 person currently in Rwanda.
Okay.
And with the going of this eight, we're going to come up to 14 person already that we are sponsoring there,
Okay.
just from our pocket. Because we feel that by educating, by empowering these young people, tomorrow they become stakeholders too that will move our society forward.
Yes.
Today, if you go in our district, if you go in the whole of Nimba, if you are counting educated people, some of us are counted, and it's because of other people, vision for the future that what brought some of us here, and our parents never had a means. So yes, we are committed to it. Like I keep saying, it was not just a political rhetoric, but it's something that we tend to continue if we have the resources to
Yeah,
do
so I
so.
was just about to ask whether this is just for the 90 days when it's done, maybe there's a closure to it.
No, that won't be the crucial to it.
Okay.
We will always look out there. Once the opportunity is there, we'll always look out there to make sure that yes, we provide additional opportunities for the young people. It may not always be international scholarship.
Mhm.
Pretty soon you will hear from our office where we'll be coming up with few, financial aid, meaning for the local universities at the Nima Community College and other universities around the country. So this is not going to be the end of it.
Okay. Just finally, as we take leave of you, Chief.
Yeah, so I want to say thank you very much for affording us the opportunity to let the public know as to what efforts that we are making in our little way to improve our society, to make sure that yes, our people are represented there at the level of the legislature. And we never had the time to talk about some of our, achievement during the 90 days at the house there.
Okay.
During the past 90 days now, we have been able to offer two communication on the floor.
Okay.
One on the issue of the road from Sanikole to Lokato.
Mhm.
One, the most recent one that we sent in was the issue of the labor issue we have had with the concessions company,
Okay.
where most of our people have complained that those smaller jobs that is supposed to be doing, the concessionaires keep bringing foreigners. So we wrote the plenary, and the communication is currently with the Committee on Labor to make sure that we review all the portfolio of all those expatriates that have been given, permitted to work in our country.
Okay.
Whether there is any special skill they are bringing, and we cannot have that skill here in Liberia. So these are some of the efforts that we have been making, and we wish to, make more of those efforts to see that things are improved for our people.
Okay, Chief, thank you so much for coming. We hope that we can, time in time do some of these interactions because when you keep silent on what you do, nobody will know what you do.
Definitely.
So it is great that you came through this morning. Thank you ever so much. We hope to have you here again another time. So
Thank you very much for having us.
okay, Representative Ernest Marcia there taking his leave on the first segment of the TBS. Taking break to bring you sports, entertainment, and commercials here on the TBS.
morning, O'Neill. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Passion of Life. The Liberia Football Association has with immediate effect expelled Class A referee Josephus Togela from all NFL Gunners activities. Togela's expulsion is inconsistent with the referee committee's report from a match Nima versus Grandjide in the Eastern National County meet. His poor officiating brought referee and the game into disrepute and also caused grave damages and losses. The match drew 2-0 on Saturday in the full 90 minutes, with extra 30 minutes postponed due to poor visibility at the SKD. Nima Kante triumphed over Nigeria Kante in a post-match penalties shootout 4-2 after extra 30 minutes ended nil-nil. The match end was chaotic as angry fans of Nigeria invaded the pitch and vandalized the dugout seats. In other attempts due to referee Josefa Tojira's decision to cancel a goal scored in the dying minutes of the game by Nigeria, a goal fans believed would have qualified them to the semi-finals stage of the tournament. Meanwhile, Bumi County Sports Steering Committee executives have filed complaint against the referee who officiated Bumi and Lufa County's quarterfinal. In their 5 counts against Central referee Josh Momo, they cited his wrongful penalty awarded to Bumi County and unfair refereeing practices. According to the complaint, Bumi County referee Josh Momo officiated Bumi and Lufa County's quarterfinal match led to robbing Bumi County of two clear penalties, and at the same time, the referee was seen insulting the players on the field. The sports steering committee executives called on the Minister of Youth and Sports, to ensure that an impartial and speedy investigation be conducted against Central referee George Momo, adding there should be a rematch with Lofa Kante. Being why the national contest sports meet continue with Riverside taking on Bomi County in the kickball category of the Hungary National Contest Sports meet this Wednesday at the SKD Sports Complex in the semifinals stage. Riverside outclassed Robert G 6-0 home runs in the quarterfinals on Saturday to advance to the semifinals stage. In the football category, Robert G will battle Grand Bassa County at 4 p.m. Bassa defeated Monserrato County in the quarterfinals, while Robert G won Bon County. On Thursday, Nema County and Lufa County will lock horns in the kickball version, which will be followed by a football encounter expected to be Clash of the Titans to climax the semifinals stage of the county meet. Former international Fernando George has been announced as the new head coach of Nigeria, succeeding Osi Bexiro. The 53-year-old was placed in interim charge of the Super Eagles after the departure of the Portuguese following Nigeria's defeat by Africa Coast in the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations final in February. George, also coach of the club side Nyemba, oversaw two friendly matches last month, beating Ghana 2-1 before a 2-0 loss against Mali. The Nigeria Football Federation confirmed his appointment on Monday after approving a recommendation from its Technical and Development Committee. Former Ajax and Real Betis winger George spent 20 months as an assistant to Pesiro and is expected to remain in charge of Nyemba, whom he led to the Nigerian title last year until the end of the season. Manchester United are willing to listen to offers for virtually all their first team squad this summer as Sir Jim Ratcliffe looks to turn the club back into challengers for major honours. It is understood Marcus Rashford is on the list, although club sources are adamant their preference is to keep the England striker and work with him to restore the form that brought him 30 goals for the first time last season. PSG have previously been linked external with Rashford and are set to lose star man Kylian Mbappe, although sources in the past have distanced the Champions League semi-finalist from a move for the 26-year-old. And finally, Chelsea defender Thiago Silva will leave the club at the end of the season. The Brazilian, who joined the Blues on a free transfer from PSG in 2020, has made 151 appearances for the Blues. He has won three trophies in that time, including the 2020 to 21 Champions League. Silva 39 says his love for the club is indescribable. Silva joined the club when Frank Lampard was manager and has since also played under Thomas Tuchel, Graham Potter, and Mauricio Pochettino. He has made 34 appearances in all competitions for Chelsea this season, including 25 starts in the Premier League. The former AC Milan centre-back, capped 113 times by Brazil, says he hopes to return to Stamford Bridge in a new role in the future. That's all from us posted.
It was done by the president of the Liberia Football Association, Mustafa Raji, along with the committee chairman, George Colley. All right. Great. So let's link up with our guest right here on the last segment of the TS in the midst of all I will do. Country first, Liberia second, Liberia last. My name is O'Neill. Yes, so we have the most talk about county when it comes to volley politics, yes, of recent. Mangibi County, yes. So yeah, yeah, to say thank you. Thank you for what? Thank you, His Excellency President Joseph Yebo Boykai, for appointing leadership in the county. So we have in studio, yes, from the various chapter in the county, Richard Carter from the UP District 4 chapter, coordinator Robin Cooper, District 2, and Simon Tukba, we have Senator Proxy from District number 1. So let's link up with them and say good morning, gentlemen. How you doing? Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, thank you, Oni.
Yeah, thank you very much, Oni.
Okay,
Good morning to the public.
great. Let's do a round table. Yes. Yes. Who's going first? Who's introducing himself first?
Yeah, so thank you. And I'd like to say as well good morning to the public and good morning to the loving people of my GB and especially to the people of District number 4. I'm Richard C. Carter, the district coordinator of United Party, District number 4.
Okay. Next.
All right. Well, first let me say a big thank to the True FM family, at least for us being here. And furthermore,
Mm-hmm.
want to greet the people of Mark DB, specifically people of District 2, Mark DB County,
Okay.
that we are here today to present the message for the people of District 2 to the president.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I would like to take this time to appreciate our people, especially the people of District Number One, Mike County, for standing with us in this struggle. And I'm Nathan Vonnet, Acting Secretary of District Number One, Mike County.
Okay. So all of you in there, some of you are from the lower end, for the upper end. The county is divided into two regions, right?
Yeah, the
The
county,
lower belt and the upper belt.
yeah, obviously the county divided into the lower and upper traditional
Hmm.
segment.
Okay.
District 4, where I come from, is
Okay.
located in the upper belt, Magibi.
Okay.
And of course, Magibi have 5 districts,
Yes.
but three is actually in the upper and two in the lower.
Okay.
So you got 3, 4, and 5 in the upper and 1 and 2 in the lower square.
How do you do party chapter? I mean, Magibi County, we may not compare with Nima County in terms of numbers, but how is the chapters, the unit of party chapters in 4215, you want to make mention?
The Unity Party chapter in the county, specifically in the various districts,
Okay.
are very strong and unique. As you are aware, Unity Party is a responsible and very organized party. And by record, McGibby has always been a Unity Party county, except for some other reason, 2017
Mm-hmm. You said
elections,
Magibi have been always Unity Party.
always Unity Party county from
Uh-huh.
1997.
Okay.
Unity Party have always won McGibby, except for 2017, where there was some, issued beyond our control as a party and a structure that CTC won McGibby. But McGibby Unity Party, 100%.
Great. So let's go to the main purpose what all of you are here for this morning. You want to thank the president. Why are you thanking President Joseph Yuma Boyka? I mean, the president of Liberia.
Yeah, so just before my colleague can add to what I want to say,
Mhm.
we have come here today to commend the president for a appointment made in the county.
Okay.
We think that as leadership of the party in Magibi, when people work for you, when people support you, and you give them back the responsibility they demonstrated to bring you to the presidency and to bring you to government as an institution, we think is commending and is worth appreciating. The president has appointed in recent time eminent sons, of course, party leaders, stakeholders, and persons and people outside of the party leadership that also supported this youth party leadership. You are aware that the campaign that brought Ambassador Bakai
Mhm.
for the presidency was now squarely a unity party campaign. That's why we have come to appreciate him for even appointing people who are not party, who doesn't carry any party membership, but
Mhm.
he appointed them because they supported him. And that's why we are here.
Great. Yes, Ruby, you're coming in.
Yeah, okay, first of all, let me say a big thank you because we have come here especially to give
Hmm.
thanks and appreciation to our president, at least for bringing back our hope. Because right after the election, Mark people were now saying nowhere around. Each time appointments being made, we cry about Mark is having picture. But this time, I think we are picture more especially
Hmm.
to see those who struggle in this party to make sure that thing is on course and brought about the winning of our country both in the first and second round because people are laughing at us saying, look, how they call it, you're getting the car, you're drivers.
Hmm.
But this time when you look at the nomination of
Initially, there were news not coming up from
yeah,
Mangibi,
exactly
and
so.
you all were crying.
Yeah, we
The president forgetting about us. Uh huh.
only
Uh huh.
there's a so during the campaign. They
Hmm.
said some of all but not all of all.
Okay. That's
So
some all,
but not all of
but
all.
not all of all. Oh, so you still remembering the music?
Of course. So this time it cannot be everybody.
How you came about saying this? The Boka who won. The Boka who won. Did the soon some of the county was crying. No names coming from the county. No names coming from Mangibi.
Yeah, because it was not because those who fear that they are being pushed aside, you know, could no longer wait. But we started, a background. We see
Hmm.
there was more room,
and this is the appropriate time that the president has made his nomination, and that's for that be the broad spectrum of the county.
Mhm.
District 1, District 2, 3, 4, and 5. Everybody is represented both from the party, stakeholders, and all of those that supported the process. So it was not just only from the party, but there are other people who feel that when it is not there, they forget it.
And the knowledge, and any of you can come here before goes to our guy out there. How the nomination will come about? The chapter of the United Parties chapter submit names, or how?
Of course,
What sort of procedure
of
go
course,
through?
only
Mm-hmm.
look, you see, look, people don't believe in the institution.
Okay.
Some people they believe in individuals, and that cannot work. Right after the election, all districts were asked to come up to ask partisans who have interest in various positions
Okay.
to come up with a letter of intent and give specific area that you're interested in. Come up with your CV. We don't want your credentials. When you have been nominated, you will go defend that.
Mm-hmm.
Those names that were submitted from the city mayor, we have almost like 7 names. And to get those names down to 3 names that were very committee put together. Because
Okay.
we try to organize them to meet among ourselves and come up with one person, it could not hold. So a vetting committee was put together by areas and other stakeholders, including some officials of the party. And there were 3 names that came out that was submitted to the leadership onward to the president. And all of the 3 names, the president saw wisdom in one, and one came up. So I think that one it will represent the interest of everybody. So
Let.
it will have to be everybody because only one party can serve at a time.
Mhm.
So we appreciate the president.
You satisfy all of the
Of
names.
course, because they meet the broad spectrum of the. That will look at O'Neill. It's not about individual. If we are looking
Are
at
there
some,
specific name of interest? Probably. You have a one point in time they appoint this person for development superintendent, and the next moment they change to administrative. It appears that there was still shuffle within the appointments.
so that level with with the
Mhm.
executive, they are all way of placing one position. Maybe the third one, maybe the fair that area was not the so they make a switch.
Mhm.
So that level, their own preview.
Okay.
But what we see,
Mhm.
we have been represented now at this time.
What's the reaction, overall reaction from the party, from the county, in fact, with all of the names being posted on the e-mansion, those being nominated by the president?
Everybody, all partisans are very much, a reawakening the spirit of the Unity Party. Because completely were dead. A reawakening the spirit of the party. But even in your own house,
Mhm.
there are some decisions you will take.
Mhm.
It will not be satisfactory to everybody.
Mhm.
But the matter of fact, the majority must move forward. And that's it.
And the majority.
Of course.
Let's hear from the man from the you said District 1, right?
Yes.
District 1. How's the reaction down there in District 1?
The reaction in District Number 1, especially with our stakeholders, is welcoming. Even though we have few people from the other side who are opposing for personal reasons, but on a broad spectrum, the people welcome the decision of the president, and it is based upon wisdom that he has nominated these people to lead our district and counties. So we welcome it.
Ruben, any of you, it might give you a divided county now of recent in terms of the
I think
Rigma
that
role. Yeah,
uh,
hold on. In terms of the appointments, the last time we saw there was a mini protest, blocking the road. Is the county a divided one?
Yeah, so O'Neill, Magibi County cannot be a divided county when it comes to Union Party matters. Any element that seems to be a divided county are organized people for personal motive. That's why you see the district, the fulcrum of the party, the district coordinators started this appreciation or commendation engagement not today, or not because some quote unquote people came on the radio and express, what they think they want. We have started this in Lower Magibi. Today we are on 2FM. In due course, we'll be in the county on radio stations and appreciating the president. Within the president, they well. Richard Carter is a district coordinator for the party in District 4. Richard Carter is not yet appointed. Nice sweeping job.
Okay.
Which you have to protect. Ruben Kopo
Oh, none of you in there appointed.
No.
Okay.
2 of the 5
Mhm.
coordinators are appointed, and so that why we want to appreciate the president to also remember the party leadership. 2 of them
Okay.
and 2 other persons also the party, the current party leadership will play a major leadership role in the county. Like Bill Lewis Khan. Bill Lewis Khan steered the affairs of the entire elections in District 3 and 4.
Mhm.
So is that what was street now? Martin Sanigba is a party official in the county. The Lakota Township Army Commissioner, a party official. And Samuel N. Kete, the Senior Township Commissioner, steered the affairs of the entire elections in the rural part of the district 4. So, but Richard Carter is not appointed. Ruben not appointed, but we think that the candidate divided. This is it. If my Gibby should have been divided, you will see us on the phone line. The party chairperson, Madam Cecilia Cassidy Doe, who stood, who made this success, who brought this win, the victory, the numbers are given Magibi. It is God first, Fufana second, and Madam Cecilia Doe as chair of the party. And the people of Magibi that brought the win. So now,
So the reason that Richard, the reason I'm asking, maybe Ruben can come in. As the last time we saw on the social media was this many protests. I mean, blocking the roads. That's what I'm asking.
not many protests
Mhm.
are caused by elements that we know, element of jealous people, element of jealous people who think that if it is not them, it should not be done. We know them. Even during the elections, they kept instigating confusion. Why? They were not bringing data to the election, data to the campaign. As you know, I mean, the party was struggling financially, but we made it because we have one new financial, personality and official in the country, Fufana, who today crying with name. He made unilaterally. When they serve, some of them serve a campaign manager. Campaign.
It's Ben Fofana is the one who making the decision that was to be appointed.
No, that one we are going to clarify.
Okay.
Well,
I'm seeing on social media, Ben is handpicking people, recommendations.
This is why some of them who signed a resolution I read yesterday on your show were also spoon-fed. When I'm burning gasoline to run campaign for the party they serve a campaign manager for.
You mean those who signed the resolution?
Who's on the resolution?
I guess they are elders in the county.
Fufana provided logistical support, financial support, gasoline, they put money from their pocket. I mean, where's the coordinator?
but only let me come
They
in.
come in and bring communication.
Fofana do have that power to unilaterally
No.
select people.
Mhm.
You yourself, you don't have the power. We as coordinator, I elected Fofana. He did not elect me.
Okay.
I elected Dr. Tapper. Tapper did not elect me. So they're accountable to us.
Okay.
Hey,
Why the noise is not coming from Bapalu, from Nimba, from Grange there? I mean, it's not about Mangibi. Mangibi, when I woke up in this morning, and we always want to get the other side. So yeah, it's just Mangibi. Just black out, personal black out, wake up and say, yeah, Mangibians again, or the Mangibians say, yeah, again.
no, even those Maldives, we have different, everybody have, there are different way of moving things. But when we come to from the party's perspective, we are not divided.
Not divided.
We're not divided because you have never seen the Unity Party official come on the radio to say one or two negative things against their own party.
The president, no.
Those are just people who feel that when it is not them, it can be anybody. And some of them have self-government. You are playing a part. Why other people can play? Look at men and Samuel. Samuel is a youthful man.
Okay.
Look at Judy Smith. Very youthful woman. Why they can't play the part? It should be your every time one group of people.
Okay.
I mean, we pass that level, man.
It means some familiar faces.
We pass that level. We need people who have the vision, who can change things around. Not to see people that.
I mean, one of you have to mute your praise. It's not good for us. Yes. Yeah, y'all lead a hard time in the country there. I mean, anyway.
Man is peaceful,
Okay.
Talking thing over the radio, it does not signify that the ground is that way. People come here, express their opinion, whether negative or positive. But on the ground is something.
But O'Neill,
Mhm.
like you asked a question, the lower and upper balance or tradition, right? And you talk about why names or position were changed by name at some point. This is it. The upper and lower tradition in Magibi has always been and will always be.
Okay.
The current subaltern of Magibi comes from lower. And so the deputy superintendent, now county development officer, comes from upper.
Okay.
And then firstly, also in addition, between the county development officer and the county administrative position, they had a no qualification. B. Louis Kine, who was then at first, county administrative officer, has a degree in economics. Samu had a degree in public administration. So of course, the executive mansion in their wisdom, they have to make a change. We will come as development officer.
Okay. Other men go as administrative. Okay.
And Samu go as county administrative officer because he come from lower and he got a degree in administration. I think that's what the team were made. And that was adequate balance.
Let's look up for in terms of unifying the county. I mean, after all of this, election have gone now. The president tomorrow will make his 100-day. I mean, as president in Liberia. In terms of unifying the upper and that of the lower end, are there plans you're looking for? So,
Well, we hoping we hoping. Look, only when we look at this from a broad perspective, you will find that people who are causing some of these problems are older people who are playing a part or feel that they don't want to move for other people to at least to come in and do what they can do for the rural communities and the country at large. You see, so we are open, more especially for those that feel, how do I describe it? Say that feel that they are being put aside, which is not so. We all can sit on a round table and have one understanding and move the country forward. But discussing every time on radio and discussing our county issue, every time denigrating people, it's not solving the problem. It's not solving it. It's just it's just opening the wounds every day. Every day, people who expect to be our leaders and bringing peace to the country, I mean, bringing peace to the country. Those are the people that only manage some of the process. See, so we just pray and live for a better Magribi.
okay, you pray for a better mind giving. What one key message you want to say to President Joseph Boykai? So I mean, at least the president will hear some good news coming from the county. Where he will not pick up his phone, he will not get that message. Say, well, Rick Barrow in the county, all of the appointments being made. One key message you want to send out to the president? Yeah.
One key message we want to send to the president this morning, if you're listening, is to first appreciate the president for leading so brilliantly. The wisdom, the leadership, the experiences to bring the presidency is working. It's so high. Government, a serious government proceeding is ongoing. It's soon. It's practical. You can see it. And we are grateful to have him as our president and our standard bearer and the leader of the Union Party, the party structure and citizens beyond party. The citizens of Magibi are grateful for the appointment made in the county. And we are also asking him to not listen to noise. As I know the president is a smart man.
Okay.
The president is a smart old man. He went to the county during elections. He went to people's houses. He went to places. I need a smart man. He's not into the noise. Those names that signing resolution, those names that behind the noise, that organizing people, organizing street, vendors. We know them. I guess you know them. But how can you organize protests and organizing people when you yourself somebody fought to get job for you? Then the same man to get job for you, then you're accusing him and organizing protests. I mean, it's something laughable. Honorable Fofana, that better than I know, has fought, included partisans, stakeholders, including the campaign chairperson who signed a resolution asking president to recall list because the list doesn't meet the field of the candidate. Honorable John Boy, Fofana have fought in showing that John Boy is appointed, but maybe the name John Boy that's some kind of pandemic. I mean, I don't know. That name had not surfaced. The C may fought it for you, but guess what? When you the may have fought for Honorable Bue, Honorable Fofana fought for Honorable Bue from the onset of Honorable Bue leadership in the country. before we begin developing something, on stood face to face with lawmakers, but they lawmakers. But they lawmakers. He stood with lawmakers in defense of Mbue, even up to current. How can you organize protests behind the door? We got one protest leader in the party in the county who is very disturbing. No, I'll talk about them. I want to say it that people know them. Because maybe some members of the public don't know them. The Secretary General of our party in the county, O.J. Morris, that boy is a disaster. For party operations to be here in elections in Magibi, or for example, the Secretary General was living to the main house. Today he go beyond doing organizing protests and accuse the man when the very man is fighting for him to get job. How can you be that biased, that wickedness? Who never does that? So I want to say to the president, those people taking protests in the country up and down, they are wicked people. They are jealous people. They want to make the party face to appear they want a responsible party, and it will not be, because the leadership of the party will not go their way. The people might give no this party, unit party, how responsible the party is. You can't be argue that the president was not just. You took $88,000 and gave it to somebody for contract. Then they want black. They do one. Then you come and argue you ask the president to be just, to withdraw. Appointment list. When you say you're not even just. Amen.
Okay.
Mr. President, thank you for everything you're doing, Magibi.
Thank you. Magibi Politics. 4 minutes up to 10 o'clock. I want to take some public reactions. Yeah, let's see. And we can pick some calls coming through this morning right here on the Breakfast Show. They are from chapter, the Magibi Unity Party chapter 2, chapter 4, and that of district chapters, right? District chapters. Great. Thank you. The president saying thank you for all of your appointments. As far as they are concerned, the county is satisfied with all of the appointments that are coming from the counties. Yes, let's get the lines activated. So we have in studio this morning, right here on the last segment of from the Truth Breakfast Show, Mangibi District Chapter. We have in studio Richard Carter from District 4, Coordinator, Ruben Kopal from District 2, Coordinator, and Simon, who has been represented by the Secretary General. The noise in District 4, is that a scene in District 2 or District 1?
Come again?
The noise, the Rigban road, is it cut across the entire county, or maybe District 2 is the hotspot, or District 4 is the hotspot of District 1?
The noise in the county is not cut across the county. It is just organized by few handful of people.
That's why I want to know what's for this District 1, or is from Ruben?
You know, the rebel attack. When rebel attacking, government troops or citizens, they don't come from one front. They go to this segment of the county, they organize protest. They leave from there, they go down the other side, they organize protest. But they're howling. They're not men. They should be boys. They're howling.
They're howling. To add to what Oli has been said, these are the same people with the same intent. So when it is not done, it should not be the other person.
Are they not partisan?
Some of them are not partisans. Some of them are supported by opposition lawmakers.
Are you
and
sure?
We know them. Yes, we know them. Citizens.
They organize them.
Yes. So they are not partisans. Most of them are not partisans. So if you see them in the street, Unity Party people are organized people. So anyone who,
even though some of you are not being appointed, we are organized.
We are organized. We are organized.
Ruben saw in the better speed in there. He not appointed. I'm just saying.
Number 4, where assist.
Okay.
Whoever close to Obafana have been funny for other people and not me.
Not you.
So
So they have the first half player and the second half player. Okay.
If I personally gave a story, because out of the districts, the 73 districts in the public bureau know my story.
Ruben.
Yeah, of course. Where I work. After Joseph Barker was inaugurated, after 3 days, I reduced to get pusher. So
get pusher.
So should I go against my management because I was reduced?
So even you've been 6 years, your name is not captured.
So should I go against that?
I'm
No.
asking you if 6 years, after 6 years, the government is going off.
I know money will
Uh-huh.
be captured.
There's a
I mean,
hope.
it's a term.
Hope is a lie.
Yeah, term. It's a term.
There's a bit of hope.
I'm not
Yes.
gonna fly over to FN
Uh-huh.
against my management
In
because
in
I'm
the
going to
Joseph Boykai too, in President Joseph Boykai too, one of me say you don't know it all. You don't know it all.
You know that's the word.
and remember Bagada baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, one of your full mommy is irritating. Let's get the lines activated. 0770-153-265. This is the Truth Breakfast Show, United Party District Coordinators live on the last segment of the TBS. My name is New 0770-153-265. Let's hear from the callers this morning on the last segment of the TBS. They're here to say thank you to President Joseph Boyka for the appointment made in the county. Let's go to the line and flip our very first caller. Let's do a minute per call. Good morning. Morning. Oh. Good morning. Yeah, please don't hold the line. Let's see if I can flip over to the next one. Good morning. Yes, I'm having some tough time. Marka, you have to get me with line 2. Let's see, 0770-153-265. Let's try this. Let's see if I can go through this one. Morning. Yeah, go ahead. Joseph, what reality are you talking about? All right, thank you. Let's go to the call. Let's do at least a minute per call. Yes, the line is jamming up. I'm getting some terrible feedback. Good morning. Morning. Yes, might give you politics. Yes, the line is not working. Let's go to line 2. Yes, thank you so much. This is the True Breakfast Show. Good morning. Good morning. You call it well. I mean, you have to change shift in your location. I'm struggling to hear you. Yeah, go ahead. Please be audible. That's all. Okay. Okay, now you're not be any other person. Let's do a minute per call. Good morning. Morning. Go ahead. AB, don't hold the line. Go ahead.
government to supply in this country or pathogens for carbon go to serve their people. Imagine the needs that came up for 30 years of this adopted and she being us. She actually for Doruka and we think that the
Yeah. So I have to let you go. Those of you trying to call, you have to do away from your monitor. I'm struggling to hear most of you. Good morning. Go ahead. Hmm. Emmanuel. Well, yes. Terrible feedback. The calls, the line so jammy. I'm struggling to hear the callers. So I will not continue if two, three more calls come through the similar way. Good morning. Morning. They can't do that kind of sound. The bush people not follow the call, follow y'all. Y'all bush people will be bringing the town. Anyway, good morning. Hmm. They informed me that I was picking all the calls, and then Mencia came through and all. Okay, let's see if I can go this for the trust. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead. Okay. Okay.
I call in connection to the issue of the about those guys who claim that the president has the wrong nomination or appointment into government. You know, for some just my country is only for my givings. So they need whatever positions that are supposed to be given to my county when it comes down to the local governor, the local government should be given to of my country. I want to say they are wrong and we send the president with the Marka council information.
Okay.
That Marka
Thank you. Thank you. Just one more call. It's almost 10 o'clock. Good morning. Okay. Thank you. This last caller. Yes. Morning. Morning. Okay. They ain't get nothing, yo. They man no appointment. I've seen their faces yet. They, uh, uh, okay.
Thank you. They talk, we listen. Well, it's 10 o'clock. Let's go back to our guests. You listen up to the callers. Yes. I mean, we can do that for the next 3 or 4 minutes. We got to go. Yes, you listen up to the callers from the lower and that of the upper end.
Yes, from my side, as we told you earlier, our people are supportive of the action of the president, the wisdom used by him to get his team that will be victorious in making the rescue agenda work. But O'Neill, I want to send a caution to few senators that we think are beyond these things. There are senators who are organizing.
You mean senator within the county?
Senators within the country and some out of the country. They are organizing young people and some older folks to undermine the rescue agenda. They should remember that these are the same people that got them where they are today. So if they fight the rescue agenda today, tomorrow they are coming back to us. So let them be careful of what they do. They are leaders. They are elders.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, Ruben, they will close our Richard. Yes.
We want to say thank you to everybody. I think all of the callers made a point. Only one was against us, Joe Camo. I think Camo, yes, so I think something 4 days ago. So understand which side or which perspective he's speaking from. But we want to once again tell our president, thank you very much. At least you now make us be proud. I think we can move above freely now and put our arm up. At least you have seen some of the effort that we went through in the past to making sure that you become president. So once again, on behalf of the people of District 2, I want to say thank you very much. And all of the nominations that came from our side, we trust them and we know that they can perform. So once again, thank you.
Thank you, Ruben. Yes, Richard. Yes.
Yeah, so thank you, O'Neill. Thank you for hosting us today. And I also want to say thanks to the president. And I want to send a caveat to who will be beyond protests in the county. I want to plead with them. For me, I don't bite and blow. I'm a straightforward person. When you hide, I can call your name. When you hide for the bad cause, for the bad reason, I want to call on the conscience of O.J. Morris, the Secretary General of our party in Magibi, the Secretary General of the party, and the former campaign chairperson. Campaign committee dissolved since election. Campaign committee, according to our party constitution, campaign committee are the contractors. When campaign purposes, campaign period finish, election finish, campaign committee dissolve. But up to current, the campaign chairperson is still sending lists to entities for appointment. Who are you? You're not part of the party leadership. You got the party chairperson here. You are a contractor.
So the chairperson too can take any, from the campaign head, at least some names if you want to recommend.
That's why it was done. It has been done.
Maybe some people feel that they're being left out.
That's why it should continue to be done, O'Neill. You can't leave the party chairperson and you can former campaign chairperson, dissolve campaign chairperson. Then you're making a list to entity. You can't do that. And I want to call your conscience. The two of them, because they are the brain behind the whole protest in the country, O'Neill. I'll be very honest. OJ and John Boy, they are the brain behind the protest. Because for them,
you got proof to that.
I got proof to that. People have sent me texts. People have called me. They have motivated them. They have called them to go join the protest. They refuse. I got no text. And I know them. These are people I know. O'Neill, I'm a Carter. I'm a Carter for my giving. If you heard about Carter, our family been a place with leadership.
Yeah, Coach Carter. Okay.
So I know them. I know them.
Okay.
And so I call them the conscience of Mr. Boy. There's still room. The work you did, Fofana is a generous person. Your team between you and Fofana that you think is there, it should not bar face our county. Fofana
have some hard feelings for some residents in the county or what?
No. That hard feelings.
Then why is name is just packing up? I'm saying I'm receiving text messages. Ben Fofana is the cause. Ben is the one. Who's sending names?
That name is stuck off by the two elements who the very own Fofana have fought for and is fighting for.
Do you have proof to this? You keep calling John Boy.
I have proof to that because I have seen lists that my name as coordinator and I appear that come from you know how we have the election. The party leadership in the county draft a list.
Okay.
In collaboration with the National Vice Chair for Governmental Affairs, which is Fofana, he comes from my giving now. So they presented that list to Fofana for all submission. At the party office of Fofana, I saw that name. John Boy, all the name was listed. So if it went there,
and the general manager decided differently or saw it differently. Who knows? Richard Carter name could be a civil last name, but David Brown name could be a rebel name. You can never tell. So the president decide.
Yeah, I see you, man. So, is that Mark giving point? Is it like 5 or 6 or is it?
But everybody there, not 9, 10.
9. We go to 9 and 10.
Why? Not 9, 10. But we'll stop here.
Okay. On a very low.
Yeah, as we
Ben Fofana, when it comes to the unit partner, he's the face of Mark.
I need to talk to Ben Fofana.
You
mean the whole country?
the whole country.
United Party.
We are
United Party. Oh, okay. Okay.
The first.
financially at every level. He's the face.
So who's the second person behind Ben Fofana?
The second person that
Yeah.
is party leadership.
Party chairperson.
No, I need to talk to Ben Fofana. Anyway, yes. Thank you so much, Ruben Richard, and then of course, what was the name again? Nathan Voller. Oh, District 2, District 4, District 1. Closing us up on this last segment of the True Breakfast Show. Let me say thank you to Joseph Boykai for the appointment thus far in the county. Thank you so much. We're taking our break. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time at 7:30 on the Wednesday edition of the True Breakfast Show. Let me just announce to the public on tomorrow we'll bring on Wento T Wento. Yes, Wento T Wento, very strong guy. Trending so much on the social media. Wento T Wento will be live with us on the last segment of the TBS on tomorrow on behalf of the entire team. Atta Butler, Rachel Lucene, Marka Davis. My name is Oni Roberts. In the midst of all, country friends. Have a blessed Tuesday. Bye bye.